Hello everybody, welcome back to the Aftershot. I'm Mike. You know we're all about simple techniques that make a massive impact on your photography. And today we're diving into a topic that can truly elevate your images: reflections. From still waters to polished surfaces, reflections offer an incredible opportunity to add depth, drama, and a touch of the extraordinary to your everyday shots. You don't need fancy gear or complex settings, just a keen eye and a few fundamental principles will open up a whole new world of creative possibilities. Reflections are more than just mirror images. They're artistic elements that can transform an ordinary scene into something truly captivating. They can double your subject, create intriguing patterns, or even tell a story from a different perspective. Think of a glassy lake mirroring a mountain, or the distorted reality of a city street reflected in a puddle. These aren't just snapshots, they're visual poems. And the best part, they're everywhere once you start looking. Our first key to stunning reflections is understanding light. Just like any other photograph, the quality and direction of light are paramount. Soft, diffused light, like on a cloudy day, often creates the most consistent and clear reflections because it minimises harsh glare. But don't shy away from dramatic light either. The golden hour, shortly after sunrise or before sunset, can paint reflections with rich, warm tones that are simply magical. And the blue hour, just before sunrise or after sunset, offers those deep, moody blues and golds, especially beautiful with city lights. When the sun is high and bright, you might find reflections too washed out or plagued by harsh hotspots. Try to position yourself so the light hits the reflective surface at an angle, or wait for the sun to drop lower. Sometimes a slight shift in your position can make all the difference, cutting out glare and revealing a crisper reflection. Now let's talk about framing and composition. Reflections provide a natural opportunity to play with elements like leading lines, rule of thirds, and even negative space. Often the most compelling reflection shots aren't just perfect mirror images, but compositions that integrate the real world and its reflected counterpart in an interesting way. Think about what you want your viewer to focus on. Do you want the reflection to be the main subject or an enhancement to the scene above it? Don't be afraid to keep it simple. Sometimes a single strong subject and its reflection are more powerful than a cluttered scene. And remember, reflections don't just happen in water. Look for them in windows, polished floors, sculptures, even car surfaces after a rain shower. Unexpected reflections can lead to truly unique and abstract images. You often hear with tips about reflection photography is to get low. And that's often true because reflective surfaces are often near the ground. But the truth is, to capture a full clear reflection, you need to get your camera as close to the reflective surface as possible. So that might be a shop window on the side, or a monument to your right. Whether it's a calm lake, or a tabletop, or even your phone's surface. A low angle helps you maximize the reflected portion of your image. Experiment with your perspective. Sometimes shooting straight on is best for your symmetry. Other times a slightly off-kilter angle can create a more dynamic and artistic composition. And don't just shoot from standing height. Crouch down, kneel, or even lie on the ground if you need to. It makes a huge difference. You'll be amazed at how much more of the reflection becomes visible and how much more impactful the overall shot appears when you adjust your height and angle. Symmetry is often the first thing people think of with reflections, and for good reason. A perfectly symmetrical reflection can be incredibly pleasing to the eye, creating a perfect sense of balance and harmony. Landscapes over still water are classic examples. You can use the horizon line or the edge of the reflective surface to divide your image in half, creating a mirror effect. But don't feel restricted to perfect symmetry. Sometimes a slightly imperfect reflection, or one where you deliberately break the symmetry, can add more interest and tell a richer story. Perhaps you include only a portion of the reflection, or let ripples distort it, creating an abstract effect. The key is to make a conscious choice about symmetry rather than just letting it happen. True to the Aftershot mission, simple editing can bring your photos to life. Often all you need is a few final tweaks. A slight adjustment to exposure and contrast can often make the reflection pop, bringing out its details and colours. If your reflection photo looks a little dull, try boosting your dehaze or clarity sliders just a touch, especially for water reflections. Reflections are everywhere, waiting for your camera to discover them. They offer a fantastic way to experiment with composition, light, and perspective, adding a unique dimension to your photography. Remember, it's about seeing the world a little differently, taking your time and experimenting with angles. You don't need exotic locations. A simple puddle after a rain shower can become a canvas for something truly stunning. So the next time you're out with your camera, keep an eye out for those glistening surfaces. Play with the light, get down low, and see how you can frame the world, both real and reflected. I encourage you to share your reflection photos with us. I'd love to see what magic you capture. If you enjoyed this video and found these tips helpful, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more simple editing and massive impact photography advice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.